Wonder Woman issue 68 by G. Willow Wilson on the writing, with Kerry Nord in the first half of the book on the art, and then the second half of the book is Ronan Cliquette. So,
we all know
How
I've been
dare you, Matt?
Stop. I've been critical of Carrie Nord. That said, I'd rather have an entire issue of Carrie Nord that's consistent than just half an issue, because Carrie Nord has a style that's only Carrie Nord, and it doesn't mesh, I feel, with anybody else. So when you got to that page,
you can tell the exact page it is immediately.
Yeah, it's like page 12, right? Like 12, 13?
Page 11. Because the credits literally say 1 to 10 is Nord, and then 11 to 20 is thingy.
As I was flipping through, I just realized it was about halfway.
Yeah.
So, and that's it. But I'd rather have it consistently. I think I'm warming up a little more to Nord's art. This issue didn't have a lot of the stuff that annoyed me in others.
Coming around.
That said, I can't wait for Zermanico to get back.
Oh, Zermanico's fantastic, yeah. Joe, what's funny about this is that there's good art in both halves of this book. If anything, like, I almost think the art in the second half might have stronger moments, not because the art itself is better, just because the moments in the story lend themselves to, just better images.
Yeah.
I might have agreed if we didn't have that double page from Nord.
The whole page is good, but my favorite page of the book is probably Wonder Woman flying through the giant, and she's going right through the middle of it. I love that page.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I love that page because basically, the issue here is that Gigant is like, Wonder Woman. Why don't you could be a god? Why do you hold back so much? Why do you spend so much time holding back with these mortals?
And she's kind of laughing at it, like, you could rule this place. Like, if I were you, that would be it. I'd be unstoppable.
Yeah, and she's like, no, you don't understand me if that's what you think. If you think I think that way, but because we realize these aren't actually like, they're not real giants. They're just material. They're just
they're rocks brought to life. So they're elemental beings.
Yeah, but they're not actually sentient life.
And once Diana figures that out, she's like, oh, gloves off. We're gonna rock and roll.
Out comes the god power.
Yeah, and she just flies through it. She goes supernova and just starts wrecking them. And Gigante's like, "You didn't need me. Why am I here?" And she's like, "Well, no. When I thought I didn't want to kill them because they were going to be beings, then I didn't need you here. But now,
guess not anymore."
Yeah. And
did anyone else think it was weird that she didn't mention that she used to be a god? The whole bit is like, you could be a god, and she's like,
but I feel like they're getting away from the Azarello run, as great as it was.
Yeah, that's basically not continuity at this point. Yeah, I wouldn't even think about that.
Because the gods as they were, because she had this.
That entire Azarello one did feel weird just to exist though when it was on.
Yeah, I love it. It's modern day mythology.
It's not a critique about the quality. It's just like, even when it started, it was like, this is like almost ignoring just Wonder Woman history. And I guess that was fine at the time because it was New 52.
Yeah,
everything was
New 52.
Different.
Doing its own thing.
But yeah, it's hard to reconcile that. Like, if we're gonna keep that, but her relationship with Ares as a mentor, right? And then he passes on the God of War mantle to her versus Ares here, who's very much an enemy of hers. Yeah, it's hard to make those connect.
Do you know what? Like, I've loved this arc. I think, like, between this issue and because last issue had Gigante like actually tackling the giants, and it was like these gorgeous pages. Then this issue has Wonder Woman flying through them. There's that full page spread of like the biggest giant like slamming his foot next to them. It's just gorgeous stuff. It's just big, larger than life moments. And I think it's been a really solid story. And of course, Maggie found the sword, and she comes out at the end and basically gets the giants to step down because whoever holds the sword.
Right. Well, and we find out that that's a Themyscirian sword.
Yeah. And
Diana's like, belonged to.
Go.
Oh yeah, I'm looking for who it belonged to because
Antiope.
There you go.
Yeah, Antiope.
But basically, this is Diana's first shred of proof that maybe my civilization aren't dead. That maybe they are okay somewhere.
I think Antiope's the one who taught her how to fight, if I recall.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So quite an important person for Diana.
Yeah. So, what this is starting to remind me of? I don't know if you ever read it, Connor, but the JMS Thor run, right? It was post Ragnarok.
I literally started reading it last night.
Okay.
I'm like 4 issues in.
So as it goes, Thor has come back. Ragnarok's happened. Everything is reset, and now he has to go and find the other Guardians.
Yeah.
And I almost feel like that's what's going on here, is that she's going through and finding the aspects of Themyscira or the Greek mythos that have relocated. So
yeah, I mean,
I'm
we
always a fan of
know
that type of story.
Themyscira still exists in some way because in this list she is going back there in like 75.
Yeah.
But it's changed.
Yeah, I wonder if what's changed about it though is why she can go back though. Like that's the difference maker.
It probably could be.
Yeah, because up until now she's not been able to.
Yeah, and as a big fan of that Rucka run, I feel like if it's not handled correctly, it can completely undermine. But if it's done with this.
What you're saying is,
Wilson,
if it just lets her go back, you're going to be annoyed. But if it actually finds a way to get around that, you'll be okay with it.
Because G. Willow Wilson started this by picking up threads that Rucka left about, Ares being in prison there, right? And then I also took from the Orlando run with Darkseid's daughter. I always forget her name.
Grail.
Grail was there, and the whole reason this is all happening is because of those two,
Yeah.
So
I mean, if it's reset the mythological world, then maybe it has reset that rule that she can't go back, and that's maybe just why. So Maggie's got the sword. They go on basically a sword quest, and they go with Cadmus the Pegasus because he can fly them, or he can fly her there. Obviously, Wonder Woman can fly on her own, but the other two stay behind. So.
Yeah. Aphrodite's going with it as well.
Aphrodite's going as well. So
Aphrodite shows up.
This sets them off on the next arc. And given that we got the confirmation when it solicits that Wilson's still in the book after 73 or whatever it is, the one that she's missing.
Yeah,
we're good. I'm excited because I'm enjoying this one. It's probably
I'm pumped for a good long meaty run here.
Yeah, because this is starting to feel kind of like Williamson's Flash, not in quality or anything like that, but just in the sense where it's starting to feel like this is like a long game. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
And it's made me like Giganta. Wonder Woman's rogues have always been a blind spot to me because I never really read Wonder Woman. But over the course of Rebirth, I love Veronica Cale. I love Cheetah, right? And now Giganta's up there.
Yeah.
So
I'd throw in Dr. Psycho as well as a fun one.
Yeah, he creeps me out though.
Silver Swan can be cool, so
Silver Swan.
There's a nice handful of villains now.
Yeah. Well, and I also like that most of her villains are highly educated women and stuff too, like Kale, Barbara, and Giganta now, because they even talk about that here. She used to do great things, but now she's a villain. So,
Giganta's not just Giganta Smash. She's not just like some sort of Hulk character.
Yeah, right. So I look forward to seeing more Giganta. If they did a Secret Six and Giganta was there, that'd be super cool.
Yeah. That's a lot. I guess the only real complaint is the art changing halfway through is a bit annoying.
It's frustrating because obviously neither of them are bad.
No.
But it is a jarring shift.
Yeah.
Yeah. That said, though, really like the book. Really like this arc. I probably like this more than the first arc, and I like that first arc a lot. So
yeah, me too.
So good things happening. Matt, what are you giving Wonder Woman?
Because of the art, it would have been half point higher, but I gotta give it an 8 because of that art break. Kinda,
That's fair.
Throws a wrench into it.
Connor?
Same logic, but I'm going with an 8.5. Would have been a 9 if it had been probably Nord the whole time.
Yeah, same logic for me, but I'm coming on Connor's side here. I'm going with 8.5.
There you go.
So, no. Wonder Woman's been great. It's becoming one of the ones I'm looking forward to the most on its weeks.
Me too. Yeah. The covers are great. They're getting the Dotsons to do them, and this one in particular was one of those old style ones where there's text on the cover.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
They're talking.
Yeah. Would have been nicer if they'd given us the variant covers on the inside as well, though.
Yeah, I know.
I'm still bitter.